Hello! Welcome back to Zelda, Link to the Past. I forgot lots of things. I'm not hugely surprised, I have to be honest, but we are in the second palace. The second palace is... I was going to go and say the second one, which is reasonably obvious, isn't it? Now, you've got to do something in the second palace to do this whole thing and get a key. I know roughly where the key is, I think. This man, they get very angry, those men. There's some things we need to do, so let's go north. Now, there's a couple of heart pieces and the other terrible things I've missed, so we should know. Oh, well, that's just rude. Yeah, no need for that. But the problem is, I have no real recollection of where I need to go until a certain part of the dungeon. Once I've done a certain part, I am legit there. I am 100%. I am the man of the hour. I am some sort of hero. But until that point, I am not a lot, really. Now, this gives us a treasure chest. I don't know if it's a very interesting one. Da-da-da-da. It's the map! I love the map. I never use them. So we're going to go this way. Then we're going to scoot our way all the way over here. Aha! These things get very grumpy. Oh dear. Link in his eye! You must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon. Yeah, really you think. Cheers, old dude. Appreciate your pearls of wisdom there. Now, I'm fairly certain I can ignore all these ginormous sandy knobheads and fly this way. Hear that sinister-like noise? Actually, I'm actually relatively certain. I just realised it's probably the wrong way to go. This is definitely the wrong way to go. Look how hateful this man is. He's a bit rubbish though. Slay him. Now, I can use my key to get through this door on the other side, and I don't know if this is the right way to go, because I think I need to do something else first. I always get this dungeon wrong. I streamed this not that long ago, and I got it wrong then as well. Hustlers. I got the compass. Everyone loves the compass. The compass is great. Those things that shoot lasers are super mean, by the way. Now, I'm not 100% sure. Ooh. Oh no, this is right. Good. There we go. I got the big key. Now we're basically, I'd say, just over a half, maybe slightly under half done with the dungeon now. It's a really quick one once you sort of know the route. And amazingly, I got it right. I'm actually quite surprised. I always tend to go the wrong way first. So there you go. Here, have a pot, miserable swine. Yeah, nothing like a bit of crockery to stuff you up. So, all we need to do now is mosey our way down here, like so. Whee! No! Stop that. Just completely unnecessary. And we scoot our way this way. I think it's this one? Nope. Oh, Jesus, my health! One of these blocks we can... This one? No? Aha! Yeah, that's what I thought. This is not where I wanted to go, not at all. I've taken the wrong route again. This way does lead us out, though, which we need to do in a minute, which is not what I want to do now. So which means I've taken a slight wrong route, which is probably just up here on my left. I could have just, of course, used the map I've got, which would tell me exactly where I need to go. It is this route, don't worry. There we go. You know when you remember things, like, on a sort of half basis, and you're kind of there? There we go. You got the power glove. I can now pick up stones. Yay! It's not a very interesting power-up, honestly, but it's a functional one. We use that skill pretty much most of the game. I mean, picking up rocks is kind of handy. Da-da-da! I would say, though, it's the second most boring out of the 3 first dungeons. Whoop. Nice! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There's a piece of heart down here. There's also a vulture. Goodbye, vulture. Yay! Da-da-da-da-da. And then we just sneak. This dungeon's a bit weird because you kind of like mosey onto the outside like so, which is very odd. And you can very easily fall off and have to navigate the dungeon again, which is grand. Now, which one is this? Aha! I got this on lockdown. This room's full of nonsense that we simply just don't have to put up with. Got lots of flying tiles. I ain't got time for that. Swing. Now, this is a slay everybody kind of room. These eye things get very lippy, but they're not actually too bad to dodge. I've never really understood what they're supposed to be. Just a very angry statue, I think. I didn't really work it out. Now, this room's a bit strange. I can't remember if there's a key involved. But then these little things are great with money, so whatevs. Ooh! Ooh, dear! Ah, it's a key, and there we go. Out we go. And we're pretty much done. Again, there's a key here. So let's try and avoid the Tiles of Doom. Get the key, and peace out. Right, moving on. This guy is very uppity, so we just don't put up with his nonsense. Then we light some torches. Thank you. Thank you for all the kind comments last time, by the way. It's really nice to see you're all absolutely loving Zelda. I mean, it's pretty obvious, I thought, because, you know, Zelda's a classic. Who doesn't like this game, being quite honest with you, but still. Right then, boss time. These have some sort of cool name like Molderms or Moldworms or something weird. Now, they sort of pop when they come out of the ground. If you stand at a, like an angle to them, the rock can't get you. The rock. It's always the 4 directions like so. So in theory, as long as I time this right, like standing here and then standing... nope, that was slightly off kilter. The only thing is, once one of them, or once some of them have died, they get quite salty. Oh, come on. Stop being grouches. Okay, that wasn't my fault. It was a scam. It was a scam. So we go here. Really, guys, come on. Give me something to work with. That's 1 down. Whenever you see people speed running this, you can actually get them to time it so well that they all die at the same time. And then you don't have the crazy upgraded one towards the end with the extra health. Like we're about to have here, because I stuffed it up. So what we need to do now is actually dodge like that. There we go. Ah, that wasn't so bad. I actually think that went... I think that went pretty well, actually. I'm very happy with that. Swing! We have got us the next pendant. Sorry, don't mind me. Just completely forgot to do something. There we go. You want the pendant of power. Your goal of finding the 3 pendants is in sight. Go after the last one. Swing! And we can quite literally go there, but no, we're going to do some things first. We're going to do some things. Firstly, we are going to find the old man in his cave, because apparently there was a explodey bang bang at the bottom of the cave that I was being usseless about. So let's keep an eye out for it. Is it the south of the cave? Is there a dodgy wall? There is, in fact, a dodgy wall. Which you can't do that one with a Pegasus shot, so you have to use the bomb on this one. Pop! Diddle-doodle-doodle-doodle. And for our trouble we get a piece of heart. Yeah. Nice. Thank you, old man. That was going to tell me about the dungeon entrance being really special, but... oh, I'm sorry, Link. But we just don't care about that. Of course, our buddy Link in this game has lovely pink hair. Not entirely sure why. I think probably due to the... I guess maybe the colour palette? Maybe one of the really sort of... how it stand out. I don't know. Details. Right then. Move past all the vultures. Ooh. Right. I don't think there's anything I need to do in here, was there? Let's have a quick check. Oh, there's a fairy, which I don't need. Do love me some fairies, though. Angry bird. Stop that. Stop that. Rude. One of these things might have a... aha! So now we can pick up big rocks, as you notice, which is great. This guy's very angry. Check out the cave east of Lake Ilia. Strange and wonderful things live in it. Thank you. I will take all of your money and break all of your pottery. Though I might have saved you since you were living under a giant rock with no easy way out. And you're using lit torches. Maybe if you were airtight there, you would be, you know, completely screwed. Go away. Stop that. Right, I don't want to do anything with this yet. Oh, nice. There is something we can do with that man, just, you know, not yet. And that sounds a bit seedy, but not really my intention. So, I do kind of want to go back to the village and sort out the bit I missed. Though I might, TM, be able to do the bit on the lake here. Or alternatively, I'll just get hit by crabs. Now, there is a bit of a sneaky shortcut we can take later as well. So we're going to zoom all the way along here using the Pegasus boots. It's nice and easy. We're going to avoid this thing because it explodes and just generally obnoxious. Like so. We scoot along, right up to the top. I don't know if I can do everything I want to do now, but I'm just gonna... I assume I can. Friggin' asshole crabs. Pop! Right, I'm gonna take that. One of these is really mean. I can't remember if they get really grouchy about it. I'm going to quickly... Yeah, I'm going to fucking throw all your pots. You can earn a lot of rupees by defeating enemies. It's the secret to my success. Really? You don't look very successful under a giant rock. But what do I know? So this is the cave that has the special things in. We scoot our way through. It's very exciting. Da-na-na-na. You have got the ice rod. It basically freezes enemies and stuff. It's... I don't really use it particularly, but, you know, completion's sake and all that. Nice. I think we can get some fairies in here. Again, just for the sake of it, I'm going to do so. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now this is super pointless, because what I'm going to do, check this out. It's a golden special bee! I can actually sell the bee, but I don't have enough bottles. Bummer. I'm also going to do something very sneaky, check this out. Oh! Oh, what's going on, you say? Check it out, we're going to start from Link's house. Sure, it's closer. There we go. Skeeved our way all the way back to the beginning. Isn't that nice? Da-na-na-na. Lovely. And now, because I've got various bits and bobs, I think there is something we can find over here. Sure enough. Secrets! Who doesn't like secrets? More fairies. I just not quite got the secret I was really after, but never mind. Get stabbed, mate. Right then. I can't remember if there's anything else I want to do around here secret-wise. Let's have a quick nosy a minute. No, there isn't. I'm just going the wrong way. Cool. So we're going to head back to the village very briefly, because we kind of need to go this way anyway. So it's not really lost time or anything. Not that the world is massive. It doesn't take us long to traverse it. So, whee! Well, that's rude and unnecessary. Oh, but he has a heart. Pardon me. Okay, what we need to do then... Sneak our way this way. I think there's also another one I missed in the village, wasn't there? Oh god, a bee! A bee! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it! Leave me alone! I hate bees. Go away! Go away! Go away! Look at this! Look at this dickhead! No one likes... Yeah, that's what you get. Okay. Weirdly, there's a little thing you can do here where you can chase after a man. Like so. But that was really poorly done on my part there. I don't know, is he back already? No, I'm going to have to run away, come back later. I think I actually missed another bombable thing around here somewhere as well, but I'm not entirely sure where that is. So, I'm going to feign ignorance on that one. Woo! Pretty sure I came in here, got the bombs, and didn't use the bombs on the bombable wall like a big idiot. Which is the case. Good. So we're going to get our heart piece out of this. Da-na-na-na! To be truthful, I'm no expert at this. I am going to miss heart pieces all over the place. I don't know where every single one is, but I know the majority. There we go. Whoop. We've actually got a fair amount of money. Pretty much. I think I've got enough of what I need for the time being, so... Okay. Right then. We need to go to, is it Death Mountain in this version? It is Death Mountain, isn't it? Yeah. So we're going to Death Mountain. Hey guys. Going the wrong way. So we want to go Death Mountain, which is this way. And then up. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Also, somebody mentioned that they're so used to this game being speedrun, it must be quite strange to see it be run so badly. They're like, yeah, look at all these professionals. They're really cool. They know what they're doing. They're going the right way. They don't miss things. And then you've got me, who does all of those things. It's alright. It adds to the excitement, doesn't it? Hello, money creature. Give me your dosh. Give me the dosh. Yes. Then it explodes. Sad life. A distressing life. Now, this place is very, very dark, but it's not extraordinarily complicated if you know the rough way to go, which is up here, this way. I don't know who you are, but if you're going to the top of the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp. Doesn't give you a choice in the matter, but Link is a very nice boy and he will help out everybody, no problem. Watch your step, there are holes in the ground, you see them there? Young man, you're also going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanquished in this mountain while looking for the golden power. I don't want to steer you wrong, so please don't get too involved in such a mad quest. Yeah, cheers, dude. That's fine. I'm not going to get too badly involved. I'm just... turn right here. You know, I have a granddaughter who is your age. The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping those maidens must be part of the wizard's plot. I'm sure he's trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the wise men. I think you're right, old timer. I think you're right. Anyway, that's it. It's not very complicated. Yay, so we basically take him home. These guys suck, by the way. They are mean and they occasionally transform into rocks. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe a hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I talk too much. Anyway, thank you for kindness to an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. If you wander into a magical transporter that is very specific, gaze into this mirror. Da-na-na-na. We have the magical mirror. It will move us from one world to another. That probably won't make a lot of sense to any of you yet who don't know this game, but keep paying attention, see? The wizard is deceiving the king, and now he's trying to open the way to the dark world. To complete your quest, you need the Moon Pearl, which is in the tower on top of the mountain. All I can do for you now is to comfort your weariness. Thanks, dude. So, exactly as the old man said, we are heading to the tower at the top of the mountain. It's not too far, to be honest. And this is a nice little shortcut. The mountain is terrible and full of rocks and quite a lot of heart pieces, among other things. Right, you gotta be careful we don't accidentally go the wrong way. Unfortunately, I don't know every single one of the heart piece locations on the mountain off the top of my head, so most likely I will do a lot of cleanup stuff later. This cave leads back to the Kakariko. That gives us a heart piece, I believe, at the end of the cave. So I'll have to try and remember to do that on the way back out, which I won't, by the way, just I'm not saying. And again, some of these paths around here we can do stuff with. Da-da. This one leads us down a path, and there's a, something there. There is something you can do here called a bomb jump, which allows you to boost your way across. But frankly, we don't need to do that, because there is another way of getting there. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Right, it's a magical transporter, it's just like the old man said. What are the chances? Whoa, I'm a bunny. Yeah, so anytime we get transported to the Dark World, we get transformed into a little bunny, because, well, you know, Link's really nice.
Oh, who are you, Mr. Bunny? This world is like the real world, but evil has twisted it. The golden power is what changed your shape to reflect what is in your heart and mind. I'm always changing my mind, so I turned into a ball. But if you have a ball called the Moon Pearl, you can keep your original shape here. What do you want? You have something to say to me, silly rabbit? I came here to get the power of gold, but now I'm a freak and I can't get back to the real world. Oh, if only I had the Moon Pearl from the Tower of Hera, I could go back to my original form. I got good reason to be stressed out. So, back off! Shoo! Shoo! And it's true, we don't need to stay. So we use the mirror, and it moves us to the real world. And we found a piece of art on top of that. And we can always re-enter, like so, to move back to the Dark World, should we want to. And if you have a quick nosy, the Dark World is, in fact, very large. It's a mirror of the current world. But, you know, dark and spooky. Ta-da! Anyway, back we go. We have a dungeon to do. In this case, it's the Tower of Hera. And look at that, you can see the stuff beneath us. Isn't that cool? I always like that. Check this out. Talks nonsense. We get the book out, and we're like, what's it say? Hold up the Master Sword, and you will get the magic of either. Which, I don't have, so doesn't really matter. But we want to go to the tower. Stop that evil creature. What do I want for the tower? There we go. Sorry, I've got a brand new phone, and it keeps making noises, and I don't know how to turn them off yet, so working on that. Whoop! So this isn't a particularly complex dungeon. You kind of go down initially, unless you're very, very clever and can skip a load of stuff, which unfortunately I can't. And you go back up again. I'm gonna slay this man. The red skeletons here are slightly more mean than the regular blue ones, and the fact that they jump and throw a bone at the same time, because, you know, that's how they roll. Link is his eyes, the Elder. I have some advice. In the dungeons, you can gaze into the magic mirror to return to the entrance at any time. Do not forget this. Oh yeah, the flaming dudes are super lame. And we got the map. Something else I will probably never use. Yeah, thanks. So we're going to quickly use the key to go down one more floor to get the one thing we need down here. Unfortunately, I think we have to wait for this one.
it's, again, not particularly complicated. We just move out of the way. You can also slash these as well. But, you know, that's quite cool. I'm not sure how I'm going to roll with that. Whee, check it out. Ow! Straight to the face. These tiles are annoying, but they're not, I wouldn't say they're super dangerous. They're better if you slash them, to be honest. Mainly so you don't take one to the face when you're talking, trying to be cool. Especially when they home in on you. Slap. Slap. You can normally, if you're being like a bit risky, you can just sort of sit in a corner and do this, and most of them will not hit you. Look at that, it's a skull! You see it's a skull? Isn't it nice? Don't really need to be in this room, so we can just leave. And this one is pretty self-explanatory. There are dead dudes though, we got to sort that first. Going to use the power of rocks or crockery to sort them out, like so. Nice. Oops, completely missed. We light the torches, the treasure just appears, everyone's very happy. We've got the big key! The big key straight away. Because that's how this dungeon rolls. Then we don't want to walk all the way back, so we go whoop with the magic mirror all the way back up. And then what we want to do now is actually head up a floor. And this is where we begin our ascent to the tower. Now this dungeon's slightly strange in the sense that falling down holes does not make you take damage. Oh, what a penis. It doesn't make you take damage, instead it just sort of chucks you down a floor. Which is good and bad. You don't take the damage, but you do lose the progress, which, you know, meh. Whee! Of course enemies can get knocked down as well, which is all kinds of fun. Whee! Those enemies aren't dangerous, but their special thing, as you probably noticed, is it knocks you back. He says, taking damage. There we go. Give me a heart piece, you little swines. Alright, start shooting them. Whoop! Well, that didn't work, did it? Right, so what we want to do is that, and then we can navigate through this area, like so. Slap this fool. Get me this bomb. Click. And go up the floor. Right, this is the Moon Pearl area. This is what we're actually here for, as well as, you know, the pendant. But, oops. Oops. Did I get him? I got him. Oop. I missed him. No, swine! We can't really do anything about that right now. So, what we can do is take the compass. Yeah. And just be reasonably upset that we can't do anything right now. So we're going to slay this fine fellow like so. Thunk. The bow's really good for dispatching fools. And what we need to do is use our dropping ability from this floor. Like so. And make sure we land in the right space, which I think is this one. I'm not sure if I'm far enough up, actually. Let's find out. I am. Cool. And there you have it. You got us the Moon Pearl, which is the most boring of all three of the basic dungeon treasures, but hey, it's kind of functional and practical. And without it, you do get a reasonably funny cutscene when you traverse the Dark World again later. But otherwise, there's not really going on. Alright, and we're pretty much done with the dungeon. So, these initial dungeons are very swift. Do I need extra health? No, not really. This boss is also quite cool in the fact that you can enter the room and exit the room, which I kind of like. He's not an overly difficult boss, but he is a little bit fiddly, so... Because... he gets faster. And that can happen. That is absolutely typical. I did this on the stream about a year ago, whatever it was, and I did not fall down, of course. Immediately I'm going to get straight to the bottom. It's fine. Let's try it again. Of course, he gets back to full health every time you fall, so ideally you don't want to be anywhere near the edge. Like I was there. Oops. Again, if you just clip, if you get like, oops. It takes a few good swipes at his tail to get him. Oh! Ooh. Ooh, he's going a bit quicker now. There we go, I got him. Oh! That was a bit close. I was getting a bit nervous there, but we got it. Right, there we go. The 3 basic dungeons got and done. And we've got the pendant. Which lands here. It's great, isn't it? Love it. Swing. You won the Pendant of Wisdom. With this, you've collected all 3 pendants. Go now to the Lost Woods and get the Master Sword. Swing. Now, you can be a bit cheesy and just leave, but there is something I want to do. Now, in case anyone's wondering, you can go this way. It is full of utter hideous creatures of doom. I will show you briefly. Oh, I can't actually progress any further. There's the Tektites, but there's also crazy lion creatures. Nobody likes crazy lion creatures. So what we're going to do is scoot this way. And I wonder, can I drop onto one of these? One of these lets me get the heart piece. I don't remember which one it is. You know, a quick nosy. It's probably not this one. Luckily, oops. This is pretty easy. Bastards. Pretty easy to navigate. This might be the one I'm looking for. Ooh, fairies. I actually don't think it is. I think I want the one below. Yeah, I want the one below. So what I need to do is go back around. Ah, I hate these things. And I've also got to stop mucking around. And I've got to get this Super Nintendo pad for the PC. They're really cheap. I'm just being lazy and not ordering one. Right, so I need to jump onto the other one, almost certainly. So what we're going to do is use the dash. There we go. Nice. Scoot back down, and in theory, it's... I'm not sure which way we'll land here, maybe? Nice. This should be on the lower rung now. Yep, perfect, and that leads us up a floor. Oops. There we go. And that should lead us to the heart piece. There it is. Look at this. Master Planner. Ta-da! It linked his eyes. You must somehow make your way to the top of Spectacle Rock. From there, you can reach the Tower of Hera on top of Death Mountain. Mate, I am way ahead of you. Seriously, I got that on lockdown. Right, back we go. We've got the heart piece. We're doing really well health, actually. I hate these mini little guys. Just piss off. Okay, so we're going to scoot down here. And we're going to go back to Kakariko Village via the little passage where we saw earlier. Because I think there's a... It's a piece of heart, maybe? I can't remember. Anyway, let's have a nosy. Since we do need to go this way anyway. Ooh, around these horrible rocks. Kill the spiders. Really, it's actually quite strange how... When I was a kid, I have to be honest, I remember this game being absolutely ginormous. But now I'm playing it again. It's not as big as I thought it was. It's weird. Oh, there isn't a heart piece. Okay, must be different out I was thinking of. Right then. So we can actually cut straight to the chase here and go straight for the Master Sword, which I think we will do. The Master Sword. Oh, look at these guys. Yo, Link, a mysterious fog has recently fallen over the forest. We have to be careful. Maybe it's nothing, but this tree feels kind of strange as we cut it. I think there's a little thing around the back here. There is a little cave. We go into the little cave, see what's in there. Might be exciting. It's another fairy fountain. Overlook. Yeah, there's a little heart piece. We can get to that, just not yet. That is not something we can wrangle here. So we want to sneak our way into the Lost Woods. It's got all foggy and mystery. But luckily we don't give a monkeys about that because I know where I'm going. Nice. Has cool music as well. Oh yeah, you can find you're like, oh my god, it's the Master Sword. Oh yeah. This is it, the Master Sword. No, it can't be. That's too bad. Now, we want to sneak down this way. You can throw the fake Master Sword at people, which I find hilarious. There's also a thief's hideout here. Whee! I don't remember if there's anything in there, but I'm gonna have a quick nosy. Oh yeah, piece of heart. Nice. It's amazing what you remember, I have to be honest. Hello. Hey kid, this is a secret hideout for a gang of thieves. Don't enter without our permission. By the way, I heard that one of our ex-members is staying at the entrance to the desert. He is! And it is relevant. But I can't do anything about that now because I need something in the dark world, you see. I need something in the dark world. Right, we want to go up this way. We want to go round here. We want to pick up some mushrooms because we're that kind of kid. This mushroom smells like sweet rotten fruit. You can give this to anyone who wants it. I know someone who wants it. And they can give us something cool for... Ah, there's a guard! Right. And we want to snooze down this... Ooh, snooze down this way. And then pop up to the roof here. Excellent. Oh, here we go. As a kid, this took me months, by the way. I was pretty useless. But it was so exciting to finally get here. And you're like, oh, what does it say? What does it say? I'm so excited. And then got the little book out. The hero's triumph on Cataclysm's eve wins 3 symbols of virtue. The Master Sword he will then retrieve keeping the knight's line true. And this is super cool. Dun. Oh yeah. Boom! And then it blows the fog away, and the Lost Woods is no longer so foggy. Suddenly, contact you telepathically. Link, it is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Link. I actually don't have full heart, so I can't even show you what I wanted to show you. Typical. We could be really cheesy here and just leave, but that we actually miss something if we do that. So, Link, help! The soldiers are coming to Sanctuary. Right, so we gotta mosey out of the forest ASAP. There's a thief here. They steal our shit, so we're gonna ignore them. They literally steal our money. Go away, dirtbag. I don't think we'd actually get out of the forest this way. I'll have to check. I think we can't. So the Master Sword does essentially 1 extra damage than the weapon we just had. This way to the Lost Woods. It's not really lost if it's signposted, is it? Right, so we need to head back to Sanctuary ASAP. Something has happened. Although I would like to get full hearts. There we go, thank you. There you go, Master Sword. Shoot like a beam. Oh yeah. The Master Sword is burly. It's great. Love it. Now, we need to go back to Sanctuary. That is super important. So we'll scoot along there and go make sure the princess is okay. Which, presumably, she isn't, you know. Don't worry, princess, I'm coming. Ooh. Oh no! Man! Link! You are a second too late. I have failed Zelda. The soldiers have abducted her. They have taken her to the castle. You must find her before the wizard works his magic. Please, you're our only hope. By the way, being a Nintendo game, that makes the noise that someone is being whipped away into the dark world, as opposed to actually dying. There you go, fun fact for you all. We need to go to the graveyard, which is here, because there's something we can do. Check this out. Oop. Woo! You know I said earlier, at the very start of the game, there was a wall we could not get into. Right. Boom. Here we go. And for our trouble, I think we get money. 10 arrows, 300 rupees, and a load of bombs. And I think that's it. But still, it's a very, very good find, and totally worth it. Now, I needed as much money as possible. I mean, I know, duh, but there's a good reason for that. I wonder if I can use the mirror here. I don't know if I can. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I'm like 2 feet away. Right, so this will take us back to Sanctuary. Because it's all open. Oh, it's not open still. What a scam. Da-na-na. Oh no, he's dead. Oh no. It's fine. We don't worry about dead men. Well, we do. I mean, that's pretty bad. I mean, Man was my favourite character after all. He had so much development, so much care put into his character. I feel so sad at his passing. Now, I want to go to the very top right of the map. That is my current goal. Check it out. There's a hole. I don't remember why I drop into this hole. It's a fairy fountain, is it? Lame. It's not really what I wanted. Alright, love. Don't really need any fairy magic working on me. Just gonna leave. I mean, I had to break my kneecaps to get into your little cave there, so maybe that's what you were going with. There is a bridge further down we wish to enter. Look at that. I don't give a crap. Bam. The beam shot from the Master Sword does the same damage as the regular sword used to, but in ranged capacity, which, as you can imagine, is very, very useful. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. None of that. Shame on you. Good. So, I want that. I'm going to scoot up this way. Now, the witch's house is over here. The witch loves us. We're our favourite person. Check it out. Witchy lady! You talk to her and she's like,
The smell of rotten fruit. If you give me that mushroom, I can finish my brew. Thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good.
yeah, creepy. Thanks, lady. So, now we got the power glove. We can go all the way this way to the top of the map. Remember, we were told in the last episode that something good is up this way, if you remember. And that is exactly what we're going with. Where are we going? This way. Now, we can't touch those guys because they zap us, but we can use the Master Sword to give them a good old punkin'. Arctorox! Let's see. Gotta go blow up some Dodongos. Now, there's also some very cool stuff we can do in a second, but first things first. We need to progress through this horrible area full of Zoras, and this place sucks huge, huge donkey balls. I don't ever remember the correct way, I will always get it wrong, so I'm going to try my very best to not stuff this up. No promises, because I normally do. There's a very particular way you need to go. I think it's the way, I always used to remember it's the way that looks like a car. This looks car-like, because it has little wheels on the bottom. You see that? In the water. Yeah. Oh, I'm so good, look at that. Oh, what a champion. Right. This dude rocks up, and he's like, "Ah, what do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me? I want your flippers. I don't just give them away. I sell them for 500 rupees, which is the only reason I got all this money." Sweet. And for free, we get to use the magic waterways of the sea folk, which links lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, dive into it. You'll never know where you'll surface. Wahaha! That's very true. Not especially useful, but hey. You bought Zora's flippers. We can now swim. Check it out. It's pretty useful, actually. Whoop. So what we can do now is zoom our way down here, and we can get a piece of heart while we're here. Excellent. Ta-da! Okay. That's really, really handy, and we're pretty much done with the Zora's area. Which is good, because it's full of horrors like the Zoras. I mean, seriously, look at those things. It's like something out of Call of Cthulhu. Ta-da! Okay. Lovely. Ow! Completely unnecessary. Now, this is a little secret that's worth doing. I don't know if there's... I think there's only one item I can upgrade right now, unless I'm mistaken. Mysterious Pond, will you throw something in? Yeah, okay. I throw in the boomerang. Whoop. Link has a habit of just dropping trash into like fountains. And a very pretty fairy shows up. Hello there. Did you drop this? Yes. I like an honest person. I will give you something better in return.
Thank you.
You got the magical boomerang. You can throw this one faster and farther than your old one. Have a quick look. I don't think there's anything else right now I can upgrade. No. I think that's it. If I had an empty bottle and I threw that in, she'd actually return some stuff for me. But, there you go. Nice. Okay, so, we can actually use this. I can show you an example. This is one of the magical waterways of the Zora. Whoa, where are we going to end up? It's a mystery. We're right at the bottom of the friggin' map. Cool. Nothing we can do here at the moment, but we can sneak into this. We are quite literally at the bottom of the map now. Pond of Happiness. Throw some rupees in. Yeah, this is another really good way of doing this. I can't remember how much you need to throw in. We'll throw in 20. Your happiness is 20, so I will have good luck, thanks. This does something, I'm not entirely sure what, but if you go back out far enough, and go back in, like so, we'll throw a few, and we'll throw 20 rupees in. This, seriously, this is worth doing, bear with me. I will have a little luck. Okay, well, good. And then we go back in. I know I'm supposed to be doing something, like, you know, important, but hey, let's throw some money away. More rupees. Whoop. Your happiness is now 60. I will have good luck. Good. I think once we get to 100, we get an upgrade, so we basically spend 100. Ugh, Jesus, what a mess. It's another one of these money-hungry fairies, I'm sure it is. I will have big trouble. Big trouble in Little Hyrule? I hope so. And let's throw some more rupees. Here we go. That's 100 now. Hopefully that is it. There we go, sure enough. Hello, lady. I want to carry more bombs, please, or more arrows. Ooh, more bombs, please. We can now do 15. Yay! So, totally worth doing. Small, basically 100 rupees gets you a small upgrade. It's quite nice. Okay, let's have a look. I'm down here. Is there anything I want to do before I move back? Let's have a look around. I think that's pretty much everything I want to do currently. Yeah, I don't need to do anything with the blacksmith's house yet. I don't need to do anything with the witch yet. I think I've done everything. Okay. So, once again, it's far quicker just to scoot our way back to the title. And start at Link's house. And it gives me mostly full health, of which I can quickly fill up here. Look at this! Woohoo! Okie dokie. Right then, we need to go to the castle and stop, you know, Princess Zelda being kidnapped, because that's what princesses do, right? It's like their occupation. We're gonna run straight through these fellas. We don't give a fuck. Woohoo! Right, guys! Straight back to the castle. Da, 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 da. And we go up the stairs. So we're wanting to go out onto the balcony this time. Oh, the music for the castle is so good. It'd be a shame to ruin it. But we are. No, sorry. Right. This is the big thing here, is you need the Master Sword to deal with this problem. Whack. If you try and do that without the Master Sword, you get a very nasty shock. Oh, so good. Right. This is just generally unpleasant, so we're just going to quickly whack these guys. And we're going to whack this one before he gets too close. Like so. There we go. They're not particularly dangerous if you keep them at arm's length. I mean, using arrows and whatnot, it's not so bad, but... This is essentially a gauntlet-style affair with Aghanim's elite guards. They're very strong. Trying to sort of show, do you have, you know, have you learned everything you need to learn in the first 3 dungeons to carry on? Again, it's what I like to call oh, you swine! Oh, I must have got half. It's what I like to call a tutorial, sort of, a tutorial-style thing without actually being a tutorial. Something that the later Zelda games could have really learned from. Let's see, we want to do this so we can see what... Oh, you bastard. There we go, can actually see where I'm going now. Whoop. Got the key. We need to sneak down this way. No, I don't. Whoop. Oh, I want to move around. It's amazing how quickly all this like goes, but it is totally worth lighting it because it's such a faff trying to work around in the dark. Okay. Right, key gotten. Here we go. These guys we just don't care about. We're just gonna leave them. Again, it's just a mini dungeon. Not that the dungeons are especially big in the first place, truthfully, but right, you can take multiple paths here. I tend to take the top one. Doesn't really matter. Hey, dude. The torchlight actually moves over into the next room, I think. Yeah. You need to kill all 3. Oh, you need to kill all 3 dudes. Oh no, just this one. Pop. Her. Peace. Moving up. We're almost done with the tower. Again, I promise you, I'm not trying to rush this. This first part of the game is just very fast. These guys are kind of obnoxious. Being red, they have loads of health. Oh, you swine! Okay. Listen well, Link. Even with the Master Sword, you cannot inflict physical harm on the wizard. You must find a way to return his own magical power at him. Now that is an example of a heavy-handed tutorial. Anyway. These guys take, what, like 5 hits? They're pretty strong. Whoop. Oh. I love that animation where they're looking for Link. It's quality. They're like, oh, where is he gone? Let me stand around and look. This, I'm pretty sure you just need to find a key, which is in one of the pots or something. Whoop. This dude's very aggy. Sort him out. Oh, wasn't that guy, was it? Keys are annoying in every game, even eyeball keys. And again, this is a room full of terror and horribleness, which we're just not going to deal with. There's absolutely no reason to. Alright, guys. Whoop!
Huh, where did Link go?
Oh yeah, this is just a bad time for this guy. If you got full like health around here, you can just simply Master Sword your way through, which makes life very easy. Ta-da! And we're pretty much at the end. Look at that. Record time for you all. Well, probably not. It's world's slowest speedrun. No, it's Aghanim with the weird face.
Ah, Link, I've been waiting for you. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda.
Oh no. Oh no. Link, don't just stand there. He's got cutscene powerlessness. No. Goodbye, Zelda.
With this, the seal of the 7 wise men is at last broken. It is now only a matter of time before evil power covers this land. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil, when we are armed with the power of gold.
Now I gotta go. Peace. His teleport noise is one of my most favourite sound effects in video games. Absolutely love it.
Oh, So, you mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come true!
He's got a pattern of like 4 things. Like, he does like a pattern of 4. It's not particularly dangerous. He basically does 1, 2, 3 falling to the top of the room. And it can be one of 2 attacks. It can be that one we can smack back on him, like so. Or it can be a one that splits, like that, which is unfortunate, but not a lot we can do about that. I think it's like, I'm not sure if it's 50-50. Anyway, after 4 of those, he goes to the top and zaps. Does tons of damage. You do not want to be in that. Alright. If we're really lucky, we can just... Oh, we've been very lucky so far. Let's hope this keeps up. Oh, goodness me. I just need one more, and I think we're done. Of course. No such luck. Oh, whoops. Ah. And it was going so well. You're showing me up in front of all these people. Anyway, he's going to do his next bizzo. Good for you. There we go.
Ugh, well met. Like the true hero that you are. But I'm not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the Dark World.
Oh no, not the Dark World! Whoa. Now, amusingly, if you forgot to get the Moon Pearl, you would turn immediately into a bunny here, and the dude's like, what are you doing? That's what he's about. Link in his eyes! I'm communicating to you across the void through telepathy. I like that he has to think he has to explain it. I mean, it's not like he hasn't been using telepathy for, like, the rest of it. But, you know, whatever. The place where you now stand was the Golden Land. But evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the wise men's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the Light World, you must win back the golden power. You must also rescue the 7 maidens, you know, just saying, who Aghanim has sent to the Dark World. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men, they have the power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Link, I can rely on only you. Please make this old man's wishes come true. I beg of you. And Link's like, whooshing. Oh yeah, we're in the Dark World, baby. We're in the Dark World. We're in the Dark World. Yeah, so now we're in the Dark World, which is awesome, by the way. We're going to get the first heart piece, which happens to sit up here. Ta-da! Now, the Dark World, as we've been here previously, is like the Light World, but I wouldn't say mirrored per se, but like a sort of sinister shadow of what existed before. So the guards are pigs, there's plant monsters in places, stuff is weird, trees have faces, I don't know. Shit's weird. You got these big guys who throw bombs. Yeah, see? Yeah, they have like 1,000,000 health. Really not worth fighting. So the first thing to do, what is that just flew into my room? Some sort of gigantic moth creature. Excellent. It's always pleasant. Okay, we need to go through the Palace of Darkness. Now, to get there, we have to find the entrance, which luckily has an arrow in it. Strange dinosaur creature, whatever. I think there's a cave around here, but I don't think I can do anything with it until I've got the item in this dungeon. So, there we go. Let's sneak our way through here. So, the Palace of Darkness, basically is the first dungeon of the Dark World. After that, we are sort of free to choose where we want to go within reason. We can do some of them out of order. Doesn't really matter too much which order, but hey. Let's see. Yep, we have Kiki the monkey. He's Kiki the monkey. He loves rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rupees? Here you go. Kiki, good choice. I will accompany you for a while. Thanks. So he's going to follow us, and he's going to open the door to the palace. It costs 100 rupees. I don't know, because he's a little bastard scab. Here we go. Kiki, if you give me 100 rupees, I will open the entrance for you, Kiki. What will you do? Yeah, do it. Because if there is a way to open this by yourself, I've never worked it out. Bonk. Thank you, Kiki. And so, we have the very first Dark World dungeon. Oh, I've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes, I hit an hour. I might actually see how far we can get with this. I might not finish it, but we'll give it a fine go. Now, these dungeons are way more involved than the other ones, so we want to avoid that. Is there anything I actually want down here? Is there a key? I think it's either a key or something, and that might be the wrong side. Aha! There we go, sure enough. Peace out, scary faces. Now what we want to do now is head to the other side. Which I think we can push the statue in the middle to get through. No, apparently not. Oh, what a bum. There we go. Right, now, as you can see, this is a mirror of the Eastern Palace. Because in the Eastern Palace, these three branches were... Oops. These three branches were also available. But these two areas on the side were broken, if you remember, in the first set. So now they're not. See, it's kind of like a mirrored version, but not mirrored. You know what I mean. Okay, so this actually leads us to a cool little item. Now, we zip through this teleporter. It leads us to this room, which we place a bomb at, and we can talk to, Link, can you hear me? Oh, Zelda. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. I'm locked on Turtle Rock on top of Death Mountain. I know you're doing your best, but please hurry. I mean, Zelda, literally, I was like 2 minutes behind you. I haven't the foggiest how they managed to get you there so fast. Right. Again, you need some bombs for this. Or I could have rammed it, but whatever. I got 15 on this. These guys are really annoying, but really easy to deal with. Whack. Ow, prick. They like do this whole mirrored thing. They also hit like a friggin' train, as you saw. Bummer. Oh, this room is pure pain. So we're gonna try and sneak past without getting either zapped or ran over. Seriously, no point fighting most of these things. They're just generally unpleasant. And for our trouble, we have the map. And there's two cracked walls, and I can never remember if we can actually do anything with these. So let's have a quick nosy. Fairy fountain. Yeah, cheers. Don't mind if I do. Now, again, these things zap, which is a little bit obnoxious, but with the power of the Master Sword, we don't have to care too much. And what do we get for our trouble here? Another key! Yes, we did totally need to do this. Right. What I'm going to do here for serious lack of pain is zip back to the start. We're going to go the same direction again, this time taking the teleport, because I think there's something else down there. I'm not 100%, but I want to have a look before moving on. Ooh, fairy. Nice. I absolutely love the dark world music as well. It's really cool. Okay, let's... No, that was it. Okay, fair enough. Right. Now I'm a peace of mind. So we got two keys. We can open the main door here, which leads us to the sort of one of the main areas of the dungeon, I'd like to say. What are we doing here? Right, these turtle dudes are a real nuisance. There's nothing we can do about them right now. I want to drop here, maybe? Let's see if I land in the right place. Yeah, that's fine. So we touch that, does this. Skeletons appear, they're all very angry. Their heads come off. Oh dear. They're very upset. Don't really give us toss though, so we're just going to leave. And that plonks us back here. Yay! This teleporter room gets a lot of use. Right, now I've got the key. Oh, these helmosaurs are very irritating. Stop that. Now we can scoot the statue out of the way. Any of these have a health thing? No. Not having the Master Sword power up is actually very frustrating in this dungeon because of the stupid zappy turtle things. Right, and what we're going to do here... Bonk. Oh goodness, what happened there? Game had a moment. Right. Dropping down here leads us to the top here. Which gives us a locked door. And gives us a treasure chest. Look, it's all coming together. It's the big key. Excellent. We've pretty much got everything we need to sort of move through. If I was to give you an estimate, I'd say we're halfway through this one, maybe? Maybe slightly less. Actually, nothing about it. Right. Back to the teleporting room. Love it. Again, this one is just to lead you into the Dark World. The step of difficulty is quite extreme, especially if you're not expecting it. But otherwise, pretty doable. Okay. So what we're going to do this time is scoot our way all the way to the side, like so. And we can actually approach this from a couple of different angles. Can I attach these from here? I can. Excellent. It's going to be very dull, but I'm going to zap these dudes because it makes my life much easier. There we go. Oh! Oh, you card. Get off there. There we go. Right. Whoop. Oh, there's a treasure chest I probably need. What is that? Is that the compass? Yes, it's probably the compass. I don't think I need that. So, this, you might say, gosh, how do I deal with such a strange problem? Of course, you just throw a bomb over. There we go. And work your way through. Ta-da! And we have one key to progress. Lovely. This is a very scary room, full of very scary things. We do not want to be involved in the scary room at all. I'm missing a key. Oh, that treasure just might be what I need. That's the compass. I think I stuffed it. I think I need to go back and get a key. I'm going to have to go back to thingy, aren't I, to teleport through. Okay, that's fine. So, this is just a room full of money. Who doesn't like money? Ooh. If I had the magic powder off the witch, I could deal with these things quite easily. Anyway, we absolutely adore money around here, so we're going to quickly scoot, like so. Oh no, there is a key here. I might get away with this one. And we're just going to do this. Trying to avoid the scary fairy thing. Anti-fairy. I think, are they anti-fairies? Not quite sure what the terminology for those things are. Right, I have a key. I might still have to go back and sort something. I'm not 100%. We will find out shortly. Right, there should be another scary dark room, I think. Yep. Which is interesting because you got full of these dicks from the tower. It's not a particularly hard room to navigate, but there are a few things around it we want. Yay, bombs. The biggest thing is not getting mauled by stupid creatures. Okay. I've gone the wrong way. Aha! A key! So I wonder what's in that one then. That treasure chest I've missed. Suppose it's not important at the end of the day. Right. And here we go. And this gives us the dungeon treasure, which is pretty much all we need to finish now. Damn, I'm properly motoring this today. I'm really proud of myself. So we've got the magical hammer. Pop! It's actually really quite strong. It does a lot of damage. It's like the Megaton hammer from Ocarina of Time, but a bit more portable. And it's really is quite effective. So let's skew our way back around. Now, there is that one treasure chest which probably has something in. I don't know if it's relevant or not. That's my only concern. But if not, I can just... Here you go. This is what the hammer's for. So you go pop. If you whack them twice with the hammer, it does a lot of damage. However, as you probably noticed, they're quite fiddly to hit, and they do an awful lot of damage. Yeah, going the other way is a mug's game, so let's do that. Again, they teach you to like watch for your surroundings by using the treasure chest. It's nice, nice thought. Ah, yeah, we're not quite done. So let's slap that. We go this way. Which way do I want? The one with all the hearts, thank you. Right. We need to open up the door, which is just simply a trapdoor. We push a statue on it. Ta-da! Look at this Link, you brave, brave soul. Push that heavy statue on there. You big madman. Whoop. Yeah, it's another room full of these knobheads. Again, as long as you're not directly in their line of sight, they're not really that scary. I will take the heart though, thank you. Good job. Completely watched that. I just watched it go and come back and hit me. What a moron. Anyway, this extends. I've got a sneaky suspicion that treasure chest is going to come and bum me. Like I'll need a key somewhere. I'm hoping I won't and it was just a money one. But you never can tell. Right. Let's scoot our way down. Aha! This room is just appallingly rough, so there we go. So what I want to do is sneak in there and very quickly deal with these guys. The longer these guys get left, the harder this is. So let's get our new magical boomerang, which goes further and faster. There we go. Ah. See, we need a key. I do not have a key. Which makes me assume that we have stuffed something. So let's go sort that out. That could very well be the key I'm missing them. So let's zoom back to the start. And we go... Let's see if I get this right. We should be going this way. Pushing this out of the way. Straight up here should bring me to a chest with a key in it. Score. Now we have to do something reasonably unpleasant, simply because I stuffed up the key. I knew it was going to be a bloody key, I really did. Look at these pricks. Guys, come here. Come here. That's it. Whoop. Guess what? Get off. I don't need to do that. That was a waste of a good old bomb. Whatever. Right then. Back to it. I think I've probably got to redo the puzzle. Very sorry. You like watching things twice, right? On the plus side, I get my health back. And a bomb. Cool. Just pretend this was the first time and I didn't stuff it. And it'd be very impressive. You'd be like, damn, Halloween really knows what he's doing. Look at this. What a master. I've said no one ever. Oh, come on, guys. Really? Oh, it's because I used the mirror. That's my own bloody fault. Now I've got to go through the room with the thingy in it. But at least I've already extended the room. There we go. Now the turtles will be back. So let's deal with that problem as well. Right, so let's lure the two turtles close so I can slap them good. Oh, he's not dead. Ugh. Right then. Take two. Let's pretend I managed to do that properly. This bit is pretty horrible because you can't see very well, and these turtles suck huge. There is a million turtles in here, and I'm going to turn the light on so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Excellent. There we go. That was fairly well managed. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Okay. We should. Oh yeah. Let's turn some lights on again so we can see what we're doing. I don't think there's anything particularly outrageous in this room. Just don't remember which one it is. Nope. Huh. And there we go. We are now at the boss room, full of also evil turtles. The boss in this place is absolutely brutal. I'm going to try my very best not to snuff it. He is really, really mean. You can do it with bombs, you can do it with the hammer. I've got plenty of bombs, so I can see if I can get away with it. I also have fairies, so let's hope. So let's throw bombs at him and hope they burst. His tail is something to be aware of, so you've got to try and stay out of the way of that as well. There we go. I actually got away with that pretty well. What you're supposed to do is hammer his let's go this way. Oh, you're supposed to hammer. Oh, come on, dude. That's not fair. There we go. Got him. That was a really good one, actually. Very happy with that. Very, very happy. What you're supposed to do is you can hammer his mask off as well, but it involves getting it super close. If you got the bombs, they do way more damage. Blam! We did it. Look at that. And give me the crystal maiden. Nice. I'm really happy with how this one went today. That is some good stuff. Yeah, boy. Nice. So we get some talking to from a lovely Mode 7 Maiden. Look at this. Oh, check out my polygons. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. This world used to be the Golden Land where Triforce was hidden. But because Ganon, the boss of thieves, wished it, the world was transformed. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He's trying to open a larger gate between worlds near the castle using our powers. But the gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. Do you understand?
Yeah! No!
Yes, thankfully. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Swing! Damn yeah. And there we go. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I'd love to hear your comments on it. It was a lot of fun to do this, and I think this is progressing really well. As you can see now, we have 6 more dungeons to complete. We can do them in any order particularly we want, I think. I think we have to do Dungeon 2 to get the treasure, and then once we've got that, we're a bit more freeform. I'm probably going to do 2 4, 3, 5, 6, 7. Probably like that. It's probably not too out of the ordinary, but that's what I'm going to go with. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye for now.